Hello viewers, welcome to my new video. Today I will show you how you can easily optimize your website, and it will be a easy process by LiteSpeed Cache plugin. So basically this is my website, and you can see it has so many sections and some designs and some posts. So here I have images and text with CTA buttons and some clients testimonials with some blog post, and this is a complete page, and it is a home page, and there is other pages available on my website. So I need to optimize this site. So first of all, I have checked the page speed score without any optimization plugin. So I got this score, and I have tested in page speed insight, and then I got a very good result on desktop without any optimization plugin. Hats off to my hosting provider. Their hosting is very fast, and you can see here some problems still here available, and we need to reduce so many options like initial server response time. We need to provide our images into WebP format for next generation format. And here I can see a problem with my image where the resource size and the potential savings could be more. So I have to do some work here and need properly size images. Okay, and then we need to eliminate the render blocking resources, then need to reduce the unused JavaScript, and there is some cache policy issues. So what we need to do on the site? Here we need to enable the cache. Second, we need to minify the CSS for the render blocking issue, and we need to optimize our JS files for the JS issues, and we have to optimize our images to fix the image issues. So basically we will do everything on our site using the LiteSpeed Cache plugin. So I will try to give you a complete tutorial about how you can optimize your website using the LiteSpeed Cache plugin, and you can get a massive score. So here will be a complete guide. So let's start. So first of all, we need to enable the LiteSpeed Cache plugin. So I will enable the LiteSpeed Cache. Done. So I have enabled the LiteSpeed Cache plugin. Now we need to go to the settings section, and then we'll go to general, and here we need to do some work. First of all, let's give the permission to automatically upgrade. Second, we need to provide the server IP here. So I will provide this IP here, and then save changes. Then request for a domain key. Then it will automatically collect a domain key for the site. Then here we can see the guest mode and guest optimization. It is advanced feature so that you could get a maximum result. We'll enable it, but not now. Then let's go to the cache settings. Okay, on the cache we will enable the mobile cache also, and then you can change the TTL, but I will use the default, so no need to do work here. And at the parse section you can set any of the function, but I will remain as per it is. Here you can schedule the parse URLs so that you can, if your website has a partial section where you need to do some work, or it has random works like it continuously change the content, then you can parse that URL here by providing the URL here, so that it will automatically parse that page, and your users will get the actual result on that time. So if you need that you can enable this, and then you need to set the time. And here you can see the served stale. If it is on, the stale copy of a cache page will be shown to visitors until a new cache copy is available. Reduces the server load for following visit. If off, the page load dynamically generate while visitors wait. So this function will provide the cache version to your visitors, so that your site loads fast and you will not face a server load issues. So you can use this function, but if your design conflicts on this function, then you should make it off. So let's on it, then save changes. Okay, I got the domain key. Then exclude, so I will exclude administrator. Then let's enable the ESI. Then here I no need to do some more work here. Let's enable the object cache, and I have the memcached extension enabled. So let's save it, but looks as it is failed because I need to connect my site username and password to with my hosting. So I will do that next, but it's not mandatory, but it's very important. Then let's set up the browser cache, and then advanced feature. Then you can enable the instant click or improve the HTTP and HTTPS compatibility. So when your site has HTTP version and the HTTPS version, then you can enable this function. Otherwise, do not enable this function. Then secondly, instant click, it will create a server load on your site. So if your server is very much strong, then you can enable it, but I don't recommend it, because if your site has a good hosting provider, then when someone will click your link, it will automatically load fast. But when you will enable this instant click, the server will load your their page in the background, and it can cause your page speed issue for the server load. So I will not recommend it to enable. So let's save changes. Okay, then let's go to the CDN section. Here you need to enable your CDNs. So if you are using CDN, then you can enable these functions. I use quick cloud and lights and cloudflare both, using the cloudflare feature. So if you want to use any CDN, then you can use quick cloud or cloudflare. Both are good, so you can use it. So how to configure? Just enable the quick cloud CDN and log into the quick cloud, then maintain the process. That's it. But if you need to know how you can set the quick cloud CDN, then let me know. I will create another video about it. So that secondly, you need to enable the cloudflare if you are using cloudflare. So I am using the cloudflare on my website, so I will use this feature. So I have to go my cloudflare dashboard and need the API key. So I got my API key, and I will set my API key here. Okay, let's see the API key. Sorry. So I have provided the API key, then use the domain name here, then save changes. Okay, now let's refresh again. your email address on Cloudflare optional when API token is used. So I have used the API case, so I need to add the email address. So I have added my email address on the email field and now it's connected. Then let's go to image optimization option on the LiteSpeed cache. Then go to image optimization setting, that then enable the auto request cron, then image WebP replacement, extra share set, and I set the default value to 75. Then save settings. Then go to page optimization, then minify the CSS, enable the UCSS inline, and I do not use this feature. Then if you need, you can use the load CSS asynchronously function, then swap, then CSS per URL, and if this is for disable this option to generate CSS per post type instead of per page. So I will enable this also. Here you need to enable the CSS combine. I do not generate the UCSS, it can break your website. So if you want to use this feature, be careful, and when you will enable this feature, you have to check your site and you have to maintain if your CSS are doing breaking your site. So then let's go to JS minify, then load JS default, no need to enable the JS combine, then enable the HTML minified, DNS preface control. When we'll need to add any preface, then we can add here. Then let's lazy load the Google fonts. Basically I do not use any Google font, I use the local font, that's why I will disable this totally. Then remove the WordPress emoji and remove the no script text from all HTML. So you can use this or not, it's not mandatory. Then go to media setting, enable the lazy load responsive placeholder. So if you want to add your own placeholder is busy, then you can add here. I will add this color, the white color. Then lazy load iframes, add missing sizes, then viewport images cron, then go to media exclude. On the media exclude, I will exclude my logo first. Why I will trying to exclude my logo? Because when someone will visit my site, I don't want to lazy load my email the logo, it's for the user's end attention. So you can do this also. Then go to localization, enable greater cache cron. If you want to localize any resources, then you can enable this feature and add the JS files, but I will not use this localize feature now. Then go to the tuning and rule exclude, I will exclude for the administration. Then go to the tuning CSS. So if you need to exclude any CSS here, then you can easily exclude your CSS. Then save changes. Then we will go to database and we can see there is lots of neat work. So let's clear the transition, the rest comments, then trust flows, post revisions, and auto drafts. Clean all auto save drafts. We need to add the draft. Then go to the DB optimization settings and add revision max number to, I usually use 7, then max age to also 7 days, or you can use the 5 so that lower revisions be here. And then we need to go to crawler, Then go to general setting and enable the color. Then go to sitemap and add your sitemap here. So what is my sitemap? Let's check it on our plugin. So this is my sitemap. Let's paste it and save changes. Okay. So now we can see our work is done here. Now we will do the image optimization work manually, because I have seen in the page speed score that there is not only the JavaScript issue, also there is my image issue, which is a high size like 662. So it's a very high image. So first of all, I can see this is the image and I need to change it. So let's go to my site, then let's edit the page. So when we will edit the page, we will need to replace the image. Go to library, sorry. So this is the image, and you can see I need to copy the URL, then the main image URL will appear, then need to convert the PNG to GPG because PNG files are large and you need to use the JPG format, and that's why I have used the PNG to JPG and converted it to GPG. Then I need to optimize it manually on the short pixel site, then download the optimize image, then go to the page and upload from here. Let's delete the others and then just upload the file. Now it's at 68 KB, which is very low, and hopefully it is very low size. I will set the alter text also, then select the image, then update. Okay, so now check the view page. We have enabled the web tree on LiteSpeed. So we have enabled also the JS minification, and we have also enabled CSS for the render blocking issue, and we have enabled the add missing sizes and the image optimization all functions on the image section for the image issue. Then we have enabled the CSS to reduce CSS problem and deferred images function for the lazy load. We have added the lazy load option on the LiteSpeed Catcher plugin. Then reduce the impact of third-party code. So we will use the default function for the third-party codes, but if this is very high, then we'll use another method. Then serve assets with efficient cache policy. So we have also used the cache feature on our LiteSpeed plugin. Now let's go to our plugin section and we can see our optimization is done. But now let's go to the general. We have left this function before, so I will enable this two feature also. What it does is, when you enable the guest mode, it will provide the maximum result to your site when you will check the page speed score. So now let's purge all. Now let's check it again. So it is diagnose the performance issues. So it is diagnosing the performance. Sorry. Looks like something is wrong here. Okay, so I have again analyzed the page speed score, but here we can see our website score is very low. But why? Let's see. There is the problem with reduce unused JavaScript. And we can see our other problems looks like solved highly, but some problems is still there. And we can see the desktop score is 100 out of 100, but mobile score is not improving. Let's go to our site and check page speed, page optimization. Then let's use the delay feature. When we will use the delay feature, then our JS will be load lazily. Now let's purge all, and now let's analyze it again. Okay, so after again analyzing the page speed inside, after delaying the JS issues, delaying the JS, we can see now our mobile score is rising up to 95. But you have if you checked carefully, you can see here our I set loading like looks like some breaking issue. That's for the guest mode. So if you disable the guest mode, it will automatically gone. But it can literally reduce some of your page speed. So hopefully you have understand how you can easily optimize the LiteSpeed Catch-up plugin for the best uh, output. That's it, friends. Thank you all for viewing my video and subscribe my channel. Bye bye.